What's up guys, it's the Ultimate Fighting Consultant, and today we got our quick picks for UFC Atlanta. Before we get into the picks, just a quick note, I won't be doing a video next week. The UFC is holding their next event in Azerbaijan and I personally disagree with the location. I'll explain more towards the end of the video, so if you're curious or want to hear why, feel free to stick around. But without further ado, let's get right to the picks. Opening up the card, we got Jamey-Lyn Horth taking on Vanessa Demopoulos, and I'm going with Horth. She's stronger, more physical, and she's had a full camp. Demopoulos is stepping in on short notice, and I think Horth goes in there, controls the clinch, maybe lands some takedowns, and just wins more of the key exchanges. Jamey-Lyn Horth is the pick. Next up, we got Rowe taking on Ange Loosa, and I'm siding with Rowe. He's long, hits hard, and when he lets his hands go, he's a problem. We've seen Loosa struggle against lanky strikers like Brian Battle, and I think Rowe can go in there and do the same. Rowe is the pick. Next up, we got Cody Durden taking on Jose Ochoa, and I'm taking Durden. He's got the wrestling, the experience, and he's fighting right outside of his hometown of Covington, Georgia. If he comes out aggressive and mixing takedowns, I think he could grind out the win. Cody Durden is the pick. Next up, we got Wellmaker taking on Kris Moutinho. I'm going with Wellmaker. He's had a really impressive knockout last time out against Cameron Simon, and I think he keeps that momentum going here. Moutinho's tough, but he takes too much damage, and I think Wellmaker's power makes the difference here. Wellmaker is the pick. Next up, we got Chiesa taking on McGee, and I'm going with Chiesa. He's the better grappler, and while both of these guys are old and not very dangerous nowadays, Chiesa should be able to get the takedowns and control position long enough to win rounds. Chiesa is the pick. And for our featured prelim, we got Craig taking on Rodolfo Bellato, and Craig's always live for a sub, but if we're being honest, that's his only way to win, because Rodolfo Bellato is more well-rounded, younger, he brings the pressure, he should be better literally everywhere else. If he avoids the subs, I think he picks Craig apart or finishes him. Rodolfo Bellato is the pick. Opening up the main card, we got Alonzo Menifield taking on Oumar. I'm going with Sai. He's got sharp striking, good grappling, and better overall technique. Menifield can be dangerous early, but his cardio shit. And if Sai stays composed, I think he takes over with pace, volume, and maybe even gets a late finish. Oumar is the pick. Next up, we got Mansur Abdul-Malik taking on Cody Brundage, and I'm taking Abdul-Malik. Brundage has UFC experience, but he's too inconsistent. Malik's aggressive, he's explosive. If he defends the early takedowns, I think he dusts Brundage on the feet. Mansur Abdul-Malik is the pick. Next up, we got Raoni Barcelos taking on Cody Garbrandt, and I like Barcelos here. He looked great last time out and completely projectile, but meanwhile, Garbrandt's had issues with durability and his grappling, and this feels like a bad style matchup for him. Raoni Barcelos is the pick. Next up, we got Edmen taking on Andre Petrosky. Edmen's the cleaner striker, and he should have the edge on the feet. As long as he manages his gas tank and stays off his back, he should be able to absolutely destroy Petrosky on the feet, either finishing him or winning by dominant decision. Edmen is the pick. And for our co-main event, we got Rose Namajunas taking on Miranda Maverick. I'm going with Rose. She's much sharper on the feet, and she has great footwork and timing. Plus, she's got solid scrambling and get-up game if it does hit the mat. I think she controls the range and picks Maverick apart. Rose Namajunas is the pick. And for our main event, we got Buckley taking on Usman. I'm going with Buckley. Usman's a legend, no doubt, but he's 38. He hasn't fought since October 2023, and he's coming off 3 straight losses. Buckley's faster, sharper, and more explosive at this point. If he stuffs the takedowns, I think he wins this, possibly by knockout. He's been looking great recently. He won for us before, and I'm taking him again. Buckley is the pick. And that wraps up our quick picks for UFC Atlanta. Like I said earlier, I won't be doing a video next week, and there's 2 reasons why. First, I'm Armenian, and there's been ongoing tensions with Azerbaijan for years. We've had multiple wars, and in 2023, over 150,000 Armenians were forced to leave their homes in Artsakh. That's not even counting the civilians who were killed, the war crimes, executions, mutilations, real atrocities. And because it doesn't get as much media attention as something like Ukraine or Palestine, Azerbaijan is now throwing money at events like this to make themselves look like this peaceful democratic country. It's sports washing, plain and simple. And the crazy part is, there are only 2 Azerbaijani fighters in the entire UFC. Not 2 on this card, 2 in the whole promotion. Neither of them are top 10, and one of them isn't even ranked. Meanwhile, the UFC could have gone to a neighboring country like Georgia, where you got Marab, Topuria, Dalize, Chakadze, Guram, all legit guys you could have made a card around. That's a region with real talent. That would have made sense, not what they're doing here. I'm still going to be sending pics to the paid group because I stand by that commitment, but I'm not doing content or promo for this card. If you didn't know about any of this, now you do. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We'll be back with another full slate of picks. Appreciate all the support as always. I'm the Ultimate Fighting Consultant, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.